Alrighty. It's Trig lecture 1020 and 1021. Student will convert radian measure to degree measure. Okay, that's what we're going to do today. Pretty simple and straightforward once you learn how to do it. To convert radians, that's the measure of an angle in radians. That's what we're measuring it in. We're going to be given an angle in radians and we want to convert it to degrees. And to do that, we just multiply by 180 over pi and simplify. Okay. Very similar to converting degrees to radians. This is just the inverse. It's reciprocal. Here we go. Convert each radian measure to degrees. So I'm going to multiply by 180 over pi. And I'm going to simplify. Notice that the pi's will cancel. That's how I remember whether, when it comes to multiplying by pi over 180 or 180 over pi, if I'm trying to convert to degrees, I don't want to see a pi in my answer. So if the pi is in the top of the fraction, I multiply by 180 over pi, and the pi's will cancel. And then this, I'll just start reducing with a handy-dandy pocket calculator. Let's see, 36 and 180. They'll both divide by 36. So if I do that, divide this by 36 and divide this by 36, this turns into 5, that turns into 1. And so I'm just left with negative 55 degrees. Okay, and somewhere around here I've got a key for this. I don't think I made a mistake there, but I'll check it later. Here we go. We're going to convert this from radians to degrees. 180 over pi. These will cancel. 180 divided by 4 is 45. And 5 times 45 equals 225, if I'm not mistaken. So what I did there was I canceled my pi's. I said, hey, 180 divided by 4, I can do that in my head. Hopefully I got it right. It'd be 45, and 45 times 5 is 225. And there we are. We're no longer in radians. We're now in degrees. And we're in degrees here. Let's take a look at a couple more. All the same thing. Pretty straightforward stuff. You're given a radian angle, an angle in radian measure. You want to convert it to degrees. These cancel. 180 divided by 6 is 30. And 7 times 30 is 210. 7 times this is 30. 180 divided by 6. 7 times 30 is 210, if I'm thinking correctly. And our last one is negative 2 pi. I want to change that to degrees, so I'm going to multiply by 180 over pi. I'll bring this down just a little bit. There we go. And I see that the pi's will cancel. You can think of this as being over 1. If you want to. And so this would be 2 pi over 1 times 180 over pi. You can think of it as, like that, if you want to. These will cancel. 2 times 180 is 360. If it's negative, the product is negative. So this is negative 2 times 180. That gives us a product of negative 360 degrees. That's an angle of rotation. If you're going to rotate negative 360 degrees. Here's your initial. Negative direction. Okay? And that's what we're doing here, just converting radians to degrees. Pretty straightforward. Convert radians to degrees. We multiply by pi over 180 and simplify. Hopefully that made sense. best of luck. I know you can do this.